So good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Moldavite. So there's just another piece of Moldavite that I got months ago. Well, I got this one last year. I can't remember the exact date, but... And here's another piece of Moldavite. It's a bit bigger. The camera kind of sucks, I guess. Yeah, it looks better in person. But anyways, I wanted to talk, people are asking me to do this video on my experiences with Moldavite and how it's changed my life and so forth. So Moldavite is one of those crystals that are really rare. It's becoming more and more rare in the world. I'm not going to go into too much details about it. But yeah, it's a crystal that came from space and from a meteorite, from what I've read. And it's getting extremely rare, and it's getting more and more expensive. So I was lucky enough to get a piece of Moldavite, and it is a high vibrational stone. It's considered the most powerful crystal on Earth. And the interesting about Moldavite is the chemical makeup of the stone that makes the Moldavite. They say that there is no, like, this is what it's made of is not on our elemental periodic table. So a lot of the stuff it's made from do not exist on Earth. They also say too with Moldavite that when you work with it spiritually, it changes your life. Some people get emotional. I myself did not get emotional when I had the Moldavite. But I've been working with a lot of high vibrational crystals before, and high vibrational products before, and maybe that's why I didn't get affected as much. And yeah, Moldavite is kind of like oh, geez, hold on one second. I'm just going to shut my ringer off. I didn't realize it was on. Yeah, I'm just going to shut my ringer off on this one. Yeah, so they say Moldavite is more precious than gold nowadays, according to a lot of crystal collectors. I'm trying to think here about the other questions I was asked about Moldavite. If you guys have any questions, please ask on the comments there, because I can't remember all the questions I was asked before about Moldavite, but a lot of people asked me to do a quick video on it. What I've noticed with this piece of Moldavite is it's kind of hard to see on a camera, but it kind of looks like a tree. Yeah, it's really hard to see on a camera. But yeah, I noticed it looks like a tree within the crystal. And it looks like the tree of life. Yeah, and this Moldavite that I got for $18. This one I got last year, and there's like a lot of fake Moldavite that's going on in the world. And the color difference, you could definitely see there's a difference. Actually, this one I'm going to take out of the bag because I never took it out of the bag since I've gotten it. Hold on, I need a scissors. But what's making me wonder is this crystal I got for $18 is Moldavite. Like, the $18 I was cheap. That's still considered cheap for a size like this. It's making me wonder if this is actually a fake. The reason why I'm saying that is because Moldavite has a certain color to it. Like this one here is kind of hard to see on a camera, but... And honestly, it looks like a glass. And this is the real Moldavite. So you can see there's a color difference with each piece of Moldavite. According to the research, they say that the lighter color of Moldavite sometimes are fakes, and the darker ones are real, or they also said that vice versa as well too. So but either way, this little small Moldavite, if it is fake or not, I believe it is real. But you guys will notice that when I talk about pricing and so forth, when I got this the first time, I think they said it was like $15 a gram, something like that. I can't remember exactly what was told. But nowadays, a lot of places are selling them $35 a gram or more. This is a 3 gram. So this little piece cost me $105. Now, for the people that are asking about Moldavite, for us to bring it in, I was able to find some. I phoned around last week. The cheapest Moldavite I can find is $340. The reason why it's $340 for that piece of Moldavite that I phoned and asked about is because it's a pendant, and it comes in a silver backing. And there's also Moldavite rings, and they're quite pricey as well too. Definitely in the hundreds. One day I want to get a Moldavite ring, and I have to be very careful with it because I don't want to lose the ring, obviously, and I don't want to lose the stone. And people asked if I was going to get my Moldavite piece as a necklace, and I said I'd rather not, just because I don't want to lose the necklace and lose my Moldavite. Because the price of the Moldavite is, over the years, Moldavite is going to get more and more expensive. You know, $35 a gram sounds like a lot of money right now, but in 5 years that can actually, it could even double in price to $70 a gram. Because Moldavite is getting more and more rare. So just be aware of that if you ever do find a piece of Moldavite, no matter how small the size is and the price, if you're a crystal collector, definitely get them, because like I said, over time the price of the Moldavite is going to go higher and higher in price. So, and you want to make sure that you have a high vibrational stone that's rare. And if you cannot afford the $35 or more for a gram of Moldavite, we'll be ordering some fake Moldavites. The fake Moldavites, we're going to tell people that it's not real Moldavite, and they'll be in necklace form. There's a company out there that managed to make a glass that looks like Moldavite, and they made it into necklaces. And we haven't ordered them because we actually know they're fake and whatever. But what I'm telling people is, if you cannot afford a real Moldavite, definitely go with the glass Moldavites if you can, just as a collector's item, and save up until you can buy a real Moldavite. So that's the reason why we're bringing those in. It's because a lot of people want Moldavite, but they're not going to spend, you know, $100 to $400 on a crystal. Unless they're actually serious, and then, yeah. So the pendants that I phoned around and asked for, we don't get discounts or anything on them whatsoever. We could bring them in, but we're being charged $344 a crystal. So that's another reason why we don't have Moldavite in, unless someone's willing to pay $350 or more for us to go get these crystals. And that's just like one piece. So yeah, so before I go, I just want to talk about that manifesting. So since I got the Moldavite, my manifestations have become stronger and they become faster. I've been working with different elements this week, like with the Pikshu bracelet. So that helps bring prosperity, balances your health and all that. Brings money into your life, so these do work. So I've been working with that for almost a week now. I've been working with the Moldavite for a few days now, and I've also been working with the element of fire for the past 2 days now. So I'm working with a lot of energies right now in this time of I think, I'm trying to remember the astrology wise, I think we're in the time of Taurus, or is it Aries, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it's basically we're in a time of the fire energy, and so that's why I've been working a lot with these different crystals and things like that. So Moldavite, it is said to change your life. It's said to make your life more prosperous, and you have to be very careful when you're working with Moldavite, because if you're going through any kind of stress, or if you're going through any kind of negative emotion, negative energy, the Moldavite will increase that energy to times 10 or more. So you got to be very careful when you're working with a Moldavite, that you're in a clear mindset and that you're in a positive mindset and a positive emotion. When there's times when I feel emotionally upset about something, or if I'm stressed out, I do not work with the Moldavite. I actually put it back in a bag, and I put it away high on top of a shelf, and I keep it locked away so that nobody goes and touches it. I'm actually the only person that has touched these Moldavites, as far as I know. But I got them cleansed and so forth, and it made sure that the energy is mine. So yeah, that's how it's like working with Moldavite. You want to be extra careful. Now, where I keep my Moldavite is in a small little bag like this. I will eventually move it to a cloth bag and so forth. But just because I want it to be rainproof and all that, and waterproof, I keep it in a plastic bag for now. So I'll let you guys all know once we do have the Moldavite. We're trying to keep the cost down as much as possible, but letting you guys know that they will be roughly $120 and more, depending where we get it from. And you know that so that's why I said it's going to be pricey once we bring them in. But if you're a crystal collector, definitely get yourself a piece of Moldavite. I think it's close to 10 people that are on the list now, waiting for the Moldavite to come in. And once the Moldavite comes in, I contact these 10 people. It's first come, first serve basis. Whoever comes in picks up their Moldavite first, gets it, obviously. And we'll go from there. But if there's a lot of people fighting over for one piece of Moldavite, we'll just do a silent auction, and we'll get the Moldavite on the auction list, and it'll go to the highest bidder. So, but these ones here are my personal ones. I'm not selling these. Now, I'll see if there's any comments or anything. Thanks, Jason. Spell it so we can read about it. Okay. Okay, thank you, Francine. Yes, that's how you spell Moldavite. And so I will let you guys all go. I'm going to tag a few people that have asked about Moldavite, and I'll tag you guys in this video, and you guys can comment and share. And I'll try and transfer this video onto YouTube if I can. And I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay. So I have another reading coming up here pretty soon, in a few minutes as far as I know. So I will let you guys go. And yeah, if you guys need anything, come to the store. If you can't come to the store, we can do your orders online, or we can do your orders over the phone as well too. And any readings and healing and things like that has to be done over the phone or in person if you can show up. But again, I am not doing any energy healing until the fall, because I'm going to be concentrating my energy on manifesting and teaching Reiki courses. So with that, the Reiki courses, the first one I'm teaching is level 1. That'll be this Saturday at 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So let me know if you guys are interested. I have a few students that are interested. Jerry Lynn, I wouldn't mind a small one for my necklace. Yeah, Jerry Lynn, the small ones are hard to get. Again, we just phoned right before I did this video, and I phoned around asking if anybody has Moldavite. If you really want a necklace, Jerry Lynn, and you want it quickly, you're going to be looking at $350 to $400 for a necklace, a Moldavite, and that'll be in a silver backing. So you're paying for the silver and you're paying for the stone, and that's without the chain. So if you were to purchase a chain for you to make sure that the Moldavite does not fall off your neck, that's going to be an extra cost. So that's what I mean, that we can get certain things done, but they're going to be pricey, and we have to drive out to go and pick up your product and so forth, which is a few hours away from Lloydminster. So But yeah, that's what you're looking at. If you really, really want a necklace, you're going to be looking at the $350 to $400 mark for that. But we can get it done. It's just that we like to pay for the item first and then bring it in the store, and you pay for the item when you get here, or however it works. We'll even personally deliver it if we have to, because we do have a delivery driver for that. Okay, and you have a chain for it. Perfect. Now, I used to work for People's Jewelers. I'm hoping that your chain is going to be thick enough. The thing with chains is a lot of the ones that are being sold, especially on the market, gold or silver, once they break, if they break in one area of the chain, you could have pulled links on 5 different parts of the chain. So say if your chain ever broke and if you were to go get it fixed, it's I'm trying to remember the price before. The price went up now. It used to be, I think it was $25 to fix for one chain link to be fixed, because they had to add gold or silver or whatever to your chain to fix it. And once a chain breaks, it'll always keep breaking. So if you're going to be wearing a chain with your Moldavite in the future, I would recommend getting a stainless steel chain, because that's a lot stronger. And I wouldn't recommend a silver or a gold chain, because once they break, they break. And you don't want to lose your $400 necklace in the process. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in Reiki, definitely sign up this weekend. It's Saturday at 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, sorry. It'll be here at the store. And if you sign up for Reiki, I will physically show you guys my Moldavite pieces. You cannot touch them. You can touch the bag, but you can't touch the product, kind of thing. Because these are, I'm keeping my own energies on here. And then on May 1st, I'll be teaching Reiki Level 3. And throughout the month of May, all my Saturdays are booked right till the end of June. And every weekend, I am teaching Reiki Level 1, 2, 3, and Masters. So if that's something that interests you guys, definitely inbox me. I'll give you guys details and the schedule and the pricing and all that stuff. And then get you guys to be certified as healers and become a Reiki Master. And you get a lifetime certificate with that. And then I'll be teaching the herbal courses in July and August. So I'm setting the dates as we speak. All right. So thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to my work here. Tag everybody in this video. Transfer this video to YouTube and the other social medias. And then I will probably be doing this reading here. All right. Have a good day, everyone.